afternoon, people. So we're gonna have a good old-fashioned car rant. You need to have a car rant in your YouTube series, so this is going to be the first one of hopefully many. And today's episode is going to talk about respect in the gym. So this is a big one for me, and I get super frustrated. And it comes down to the simple things, and that is just saying excuse me, just saying sorry, just saying is it okay. Very small little words which for some reason people have lost the knowledge or lost the thought of even how to say it. They don't know. Using their English correctly, being polite, that is it. Being polite. Sadly, people don't know what this word means anymore. So I'll give you lots of examples. In the gym, you want to borrow a piece of equipment. You want to use potentially a piece of equipment that someone else is using, or you want to use it next. So myself, I'd walk up to that person and say words such as excuse me, or very sorry to bother you, would I be able to use that after you, can I work in, etc, etc. Nice polite words, not mate you're using that, or bruv can I use that after you. Just, you know, use your words properly. Just come up to me and say, hi, how are you? Sorry, can I use it? Etc, etc. So that's rant number one. Rant number two, just putting your equipment away. Okay, dumbbells, for some reason, people don't understand how to put a dumbbell back in the rack. But still, let's go to the simple things like plates. Using, let's say, a shoulder press machine. And you've whacked on a 20, a 15, a 10, a 5, a 2, and a 1. You've used all of it. And obviously you can't lift the weight anyway because it's way too heavy for you. And so obviously clearly you can't even put those plates back because again, you've obviously exhausted. You're so exhausted you can't move a 1 kilogram, a 2 and a 5 off and put them away. You just can't do it clearly. Because what's really annoying is for someone else, they might find those weights generally heavy and they can't take them off. And then that puts them off the gym because you with your big dick think that you've got a big heavy weight on there, so you think you'll leave it to show off. Fuck off, mate. You know, clearly you can't even lift the weight properly anyway, so piss off. The third big thing is respect. Respecting what people are doing. So just be aware that when someone's lifting a weight, that weight could be very heavy for them. So don't just walk over the weight. If you've got someone deadlifting or doing some sort of thing in a platform area, don't just walk over the weight, walk around it, be polite, make sure you're not in somebody's way. Because again, that weight could be very heavy. And so you don't want to disrespect what they are lifting or what they're trying to do, trying to achieve. And that is the big thing about the gym. And how it used to be when I used to go when I was younger was, everyone is there for a reason. Everyone's there for a purpose, for a goal. And it doesn't matter what that goal is. It's awesome that they're trying to achieve it. So you want to high five every person because they're in. Doesn't matter if they're trying to lose weight, if they're big, they're small, they're trying to get big, they're skinny, whatever the goal is. It's awesome that they're trying to sort something out and go after it. So be respectful of that. Don't be all egotistical and be a big dick swinger and be like, yeah, so much weight I can lift when clearly you can't lift it and also your legs are stick thin. Just be mindful of what everyone else is doing, what people's goals are, what they're trying to do as well. So you can help them achieve those goals. Because it's not all about you. Help that person lift that weight. Spot someone. If they're struggling, help them. And that was the big thing I learned growing up. Because when I went to gyms, all these 24-hour gyms didn't exist. All these £9 month gyms didn't exist. You either have the big leisure centres and the big facilities, or you had these very small underground bodybuilding style of gyms. And this was only 15 years ago. When I first started going to the gym, well, actually longer than that, 15. So what was that? 17 years ago. And I got taught respect from day one. If I had left my equipment out, it was go put your shit away. And this wasn't from the manager or the staff. This was from the members. This was from the old boys that had been training for years back in the 70s and 80s, telling you to put your shit away. And that's what I got taught very, very early. And sadly, all these young guys aren't getting taught that. So put your stuff away, clean down the equipment, help other people, respect where you are and what you're doing. So that is today's rant. It's a big one of mine, and I hope whoever's watching, think about that when you're going to the gym. Think about being respectful to yourself, to others, what you're lifting. Help other people, be apologetic, be nice, be polite, use your words. Don't be a knob, dickhead swinger going, yeah, I want to lift this, yeah, shit, no, look at me, blah, 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 blah. Bollocks to all that. You can piss right off, okay? So, on that lovely note, I'm going to go back inside and enjoy some good food. Speak to you very soon. And also, remember to hit like, click the button, remember the little bell icon, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. And hopefully we'll see a lot more videos of this very soon. And again, if you want to see anything, any more rants and comments, comment below, and I'll speak to you very soon.